Hello and welcome to another first impression video. I'm Drew Wilson from FreezeNet. Today we are going to be playing an RPG sequel. That's right, we are playing the 2014 game Legend of Grimrock II. So I've got 10 minutes on the clock. Let's give this game a try. So this game is taking place after the events of Legend of Grimrock 1, and I guess the story is that we are going into we're being shipwrecked, and as the do we have anything? Well, that was pretty straightforward. The and essentially we are there we go. And since we were shipwrecked, we are going to, and we are prisoners. That we just happened to find a way to escape, and that's allowed us to go on this island here. So I'm just giving this a little bit of exploration here. Okay. Yeah. So as you can tell, there's a little bit more of this whole oh, okay. Can't do that. Can I pick that up? Horn fruit. Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting stuff to kind of keep an eye out for at the beginning there. Forgot the point I was making. So at one point, oh, there's tabs here. Oh, there's a second. Oh, that's new. So you can apparently have two sets of things in your hands now, which I find interesting. A lot has actually changed, actually, surprisingly. Like, it's very subtle, like, unless you're really into the details. But, yeah, I mean, just look at the inventory. Like, before it was totally, like, this is totally reworked. And now you have tabs, obviously, skills you can work up. By the way, I'm using the default team at this point, and it worked well last time, so I'm giving this a try this time. It doesn't look like I have much other than go in that direction. So yeah. So when I finished the last recording of A Legend of Grimrock, you probably noticed that, wow, there's a lot of detail in this. That I was going to make a point about how different old school games are played, and then I kind of ran out of time. So I thought I'd take a little opportunity to kind of talk about this time. So way back in the day, like, there's these games that managed to push the boundaries and offer like first-person perspectives when almost everything was 2D, and it was so immersive and mind-blowing that it was 3D. Well, some people might wonder, like, well, how did they accomplish that? Like, how did they accomplish 3D effects when the technology was so new at the time? Well, as a matter of fact, I actually happened to toy around with some of the tools at the time. There are actually ways you can accomplish this. I'm already running into problems of finding out where I need to go. Is there anything at all? One way is just programming the dungeons to have a preset map layout. Kind of like what this game does, and that's how the tile-based system works in the first place, and why they chose tile-based movements for the most part. Can I hit that? Oh, I can hit that. Okay, there we go. Kill it with fire. So essentially what they would do is they would lay out this grid. Oh, I think I have a first enemy right now. Yeah, out of range. Cool. And when they laid out the tile-based system, what they would do is they would test, okay, so I want north to have a wall and west to have a wall. And after that, they would just lay everything out accordingly. Like, I want this wall, this one to have nothing on the north, but west has a door or something like that. I wonder if there's anything to... Huh. I'll explore those, actually. No, there's nothing in that one. And that's how they save memory, though, is like this value has a north wall, and this value and has nothing on the west, and this value has a nothing in the north, nothing to the west, and this one has a wall in the north. Like, just all these different combinations, and they would plot out the whole map and have it like all interconnect, which is really cool. And then afterwards, the game would read where your location is, and then have a full-blown picture drawn accordingly. Like, it would just read, okay, what is this the character supposed to see, and then actually have a little image to show where, like, what the characters are actually seeing. Oh wow, secret already. Interesting. I think I'll equip those. Torch already. And food. Cool. Definitely different handling of the treasure in this game, that's for sure. And essentially, like, you would have all the combinations of like wall to the north, or wall in front of you, essentially, or a door in front of you, or nothing in front of you, or nothing to the west, or like there's just all the different combinations, and it would just generate the picture. And by doing so, you actually save a lot of memory, and you're actually able to accomplish what amounts to 3D effects with very minimal specs. And that was the point I was going to try and make last time, and I was able to make up for it this time. Yeah, so anyway, one thing's for sure is that graphics have definitely increased. Like, we're now in a full environment here of lots of food around here too. That's good. Full 3D environments of instead of just going around one giant dungeon. Like, I'm now essentially just wandering around in this beach area, which is definitely different than the last game. I don't think there was really any water areas last game, so that's definitely new, like going around the beach there. Yeah, and one thing I noticed about the last game, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was the case this game as well, is like there's actually a limited number of enemies. So once you kill off an enemy, most of the time, not always, but most of the time, there was like they just don't come back. So you kind of have to make do with what experience you get as a result of that. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever want to try this yourself. Is that there's fewer opportunities to actually grind if you're into that sort of thing. Keyhole and key. Very standard mechanism of this game. Nothing actually going around here. Aha, so more opportunity for armor, or at least evasion, protection 1. So pressure plates. Now the question is, do I have to hold down both? I may only have to hold down one. So let's see if I can find something that I don't necessarily need. I'll just use an egg here. Okay, maybe not. Huh. That opens it. Curious. Okay. I set that down. It closes it. Yeah, this game is known for puzzles as well, as you can tell with these pressure plates. Like, it's a lot more... there we go. Well, we're getting a little bit of progress here. Well, surprisingly, that's it for this recording. So that's basically the our first impression of this game for Legend of Grimrock 2. Hope you enjoy it. So if you want to help support us and help us make more videos, you can. There's a number of things you can do to help us out. You can even talk about this video, share it with your friends. You can also comment on what your first impression was like of this game as well. Like, tell us how you came about this game and how you liked this game, or if you didn't like it, feel free to comment about that too. Everyone has their own opinions too. So anyway, there's other ways you can support us. You can also subscribe to our channel, our FreezeNet channel on YouTube. Again, you can like the video as well. That's a pretty easy way of helping to support us if you enjoy what you see. You can also check out our website at freezenet.ca. You can check out all our news and all our other reviews and first impressions as well from there. That's also helpful. If you want to directly support us, there's also our Patreon at patreon.com/freezenet, and you can even join one of our tiers and help support us that way too. So many different ways you can help make this channel that much better. So we hope you enjoy this video, and until next time, keep it cool.